What is good? It is I, main protagonist, and we're here today for another review, me and Monty, for Titans Season 2, Episode 10?
Yes.
Episode 10. And before we get into the review, I want to let y'all know that I have a good friend that is a YouTuber. We became friends through YouTube, and he's close to 100 subscribers. We're both newbie tubers, and I just want to give him a little shout out to, if you're one of my subscribers, you're not subscribed to him. He's at 97 subscribers. He just needs 3 more to hit that 100 subs, and I want him to hit that goal. So I'm shouting out Slug Knight Dracula. He's a YouTuber. His content is similar to mine, but I think it's a little better due to he shows his face a lot more. So I apologize for not having a camera, but go over there, subscribe to his channel, let him hit that 100 subs. His link will be in the description below. Just shout out, subscribe to him, and then let him hit that subs. But now let's get into the review about Titans. And I'm not gonna lie, this episode was slick clean. Like, I'm not gonna say it was like the greatest episode, because of course the Connor episode was the greatest episode. But it was clean. Like, it was so smooth. Like, everything seemed like really good. The acting was really good. Some scenes were like constructed very well. Some action scenes were displayed very, very good. Freaking Dick Grayson going over there doing somersaults in the, I don't even know what that was, but it was smooth. Special effects were very good on this episode too, involving Raven. I said Raisin. Oh my god, Raven.
She was raising that guy.
Yeah, she was raising somebody. Rachel over there using her powers, and it was, I don't know, we actually get to see her powers like out in the open in broad daylight, and that's probably why it looked a lot better to us, because it looked really good. It was very surprisingly good. We saw freaking Beast Boy use his powers finally in this season, and he looked clean too. When he was turning into Beast Boy, it looked good, like his transformation. So everything was very clean in this episode, but it was very basic episode, very, very clean episode. Like, it was basically it's just a whole bunch of chaos with the Titans. So Dick Grayson's in jail, a whole bunch of chaos with his cellmates. They're trying to escape, and somebody was going to murder him, but they didn't. So they're the oldest one out of their little crew got yeeted out the scene. He got freaking shanked in the throat, and it was so, like, it felt so real. Both of us, when it happened, it was unintentional. We didn't know it was going to happen. We both grabbed our necks. It was like, oh.
Yeah, their reaction was more simple.
Yeah, it was. That's why
more stoic.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. Like it was very. When somebody or is close to gets stabbed, I'm pretty sure you're gonna go crazy, which they did not do. Like, one of them was a little more like aggressive, but not as aggressive as he should have been. But he's in jail, so maybe that's why, and he doesn't want to mess up them getting out. So I guess he did get yeeted out the scene. He is not. He got paid for the lines he had. Rachel was having her little. When she ran away from Donna, she went to a soup kitchen because technically she's homeless, and I was kind of mad because if I was a homeless person in that soup kitchen, I'd be looking at her. She got an iPhone and she got a gem that probably costs more than my life on her forehead. I don't even want to see you come near me. She walked up to somebody and was making a joke to get them to smile, and I'm like, what is this scene? Like, I know you want to make a friend, but like, why? Like, I don't know. Yeah, what was her purpose? There was no purpose. Unless you got something for me. I don't know.
Well, I guess I come up overall thoughts too. I liked it. I liked it. It was clean, like you said. It was clean. You know what I'm saying? A laid back episode. I think one thing I like about it, I think it did a good job at between the different storylines with Dick Grayson in jail, with Raven and her thing, and with Connor. And I feel like everything had equal amount of screen time. If you notice, I just realized at the end of the episode, we just see no Hawk and Dove or no Starfire.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I didn't care because I was so invested in everything else.
It felt like a very longer, like it didn't distract me. It felt like a longer episode though.
Yeah.
Because all the different scenes that was going on.
And that's the reason why I said that. Like, I think a good job. I personally did a good job at balancing all of it because I feel like it was another TV show. I feel like the whole Dick Grayson thing in jail. I feel like that could have been a whole
episode itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like it could have. I would have been fine with that too. But I feel like we've seen enough of it. You know. Well, so I'm pretty sure we'll continue. But I think guys point across and definitely the whole thing. I even see the whole Rachel thing being his own little episode too. I don't think it would have been as interesting as Dick Grayson was in jail, stuff like that. But,
except for that one scene.
Yeah, that one scene, but then again, concept. I feel like what happened with Dick Grayson with the whole setup with his Nightwing man. I feel like this whole that whole section of the had a very like a very mythological point to it. Like this is like it's something very important. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. But overall, I liked it. I mean,
Speaking of that scene was mwah. Like you said, the whole if Dick Grayson was in jail was one whole episode, it would actually be a really good episode.
Yeah.
It was very like it told a story basically of him because so the younger inmate was like, we're going to get out, we're going to escape. And Dick Grayson was like, no, you're not. It's impossible for y'all to escape. And then he was like, how do you think you're going to escape? And the young inmate is like, we have, for how to pronounce
something
it.
Azul, something.
Yeah, Azul. He's out. I don't know.
Something. Y'all know.
Bluebird or something. He has this mythical like entity that said that's going to protect them and make sure they're going to escape. So knowing that, and I'm basically Nightwing, and he keeps telling them Nightwing's going to say, I'm just going to shorten it down and say Nightwing because we can't pronounce or know what the frick he said. So he's going to protect them. And at the end of the episode, when we see the two inmates are trying to escape and they're failing, Dick Grayson comes and helps them out, and that shows Nightwing still helped them.
True.
Nightwing did save them. What he said was true. So that's how he's going to probably get his name.
Actually, since you brought that up, because I was talking about how they protected him, and we both like the scene where he's fighting using. It's kind of funny. Each of the three storylines had a moment using straight special effects. Because the Rachel with Raven, her using her powers, and then with the Beast Boy and Superboy, him turning to a tiger, something like that. And then the night we saw each scene had its actions with good special effects and everything.
Crypto moving fast. That was a good scene.
That was a good sped up. Like, and that's a perfect example of them not always using the whole slow mo thing. I think that was a very nice real time of him of like jumping up and down. And the net just comes at him. I like that. And but also I go back to the whole night with like him like throwing the keys or whatever. Like that
was like, good. Batman's son.
Yeah. I'm glad they actually represented his abilities, just like with Ray. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's more than he's
yeah, because you notice he escaped from his cell.
Yeah.
How did he do that?
He could have done it any time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he escaped from his cell. He can escape anytime he wants.
Like let's say he's just that skill, which is the whole plastic thing of he can be, it reminds me of Watchmen. I know it was in the movie, but I'm not sure what was the movie. I'm not sure it was also in the comic book too. But there's a scene I know in the movie for sure that Rorschach's in prison, and he tells the guards that the inmates, he's not in prison with the inmates. The inmates are in prison with him. And proceeds the scene where he beats the crap out of someone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The point is, Dick Grayson knows he's not. I mean,
he's not scared. He's safe.
He can.
Ooh, that was. I love that.
This is a highly trained. This is a living weapon. You know what I'm saying?
A son of Batman, bro. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This whole episode, I was fangirling over like Dick Grayson more than Connor. because every time I know
That's
it's a
crazy.
shock.
That's cool.
I know, I apologize. But it's because me knowing that he's Batman's son, he was not scared out through the whole time he was in jail. Someone was saying, "I'm gonna kill you." Put a knife to his throat. He just looked at him like, whatever. I was like, "Oh my god, he's so cool." Like the whole time he was being so cool in jail. Like nothing. He did not smile. Who don't smile, Batman? He did not look intimidated. Batman don't get intimidated. He just looked like he was in control the whole time. And I loved it. Man, this episode was so clean, bro.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Donna was in the episode.
Yeah.
She was over here trying to be detective, trying to find Rachel, and she went across a murder. And then she went to Titan's Tower and just saw there was blood everywhere. She was looking at all the bad things.
Actually, let's talk about that. The whole, you said it was tribal with the whole gargoyle thing.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. We need to talk about that.
Okay, so in the scene with Rachel and the girl.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a girl that Rachel met in the soup kitchen. That she befriended, and the girl was getting basically abused by a dude.
Yeah.
And the dude was like, "Get up, it's time to go." And Rachel didn't like that, so she got up out her chair, went outside, and used her powers to just lift him up and intimidate him. And he ran away, and she stopped using her powers. But in the mix of her using her powers, a little bit of her little cloak power juices poured out of her body and transferred into a gargoyle. And the gargoyle came to life and went and attacked that guy that she intimidated before. I don't think it's intentional that she wanted him to get murdered, but I think her anger went from her power into that gargoyle and attacked him specifically. And he was maimed, bro. His leg was gone. His arm was missing. He was tore up. But what do you think? Do you think that was Trigon, or do you think it's her emotions?
I really like whether that it kind of branched off of her powers, like the little smoke cloud thing or ink cloud. I really don't know. I really I don't know.
There's a lot of conspiracies. There's a lot of things to think about in this show. Yeah. And I love it.
And there's also one thing that I kind of hope, because that scene where Beast Boy's in the cabinet talking to Mercy Grace, and he's talking about first reference to the professor from Doom Patrol, but also the whole idea of maybe they can make him his full potential, or make him fully. Hopefully that means maybe they'll experiment on him and he'll probably get more access to his powers, more transformed, or be perfectly green or something like that.
He wants them to be perfectly green.
This is the perfect opportunity to do it. Just say, okay, they experiment on they can do it. I don't.
They can do that.
They don't.
They did throw a hint saying, "We can make you better. We can make you everything."
Yeah.
And when they meant that, they mean every animal, because he's only turned into technically 2.5 animals. Yeah, a tiger and a snake. A different tiger though. He turned into 2 different tigers and a snake. So we want him to turn every. Would you? Would you rather him be permanently green or turn into multiple animals? Other than the snake and the tiger. He'll still have the snake and the tiger turning green.
Okay, I think I'll choose that. At least the animals are still green.
Yeah.
At least I'll give him that. And the thing is, I want him maybe that too, because that with the multiple animals. Because it's like I said, this episode did portray Dick Grayson's skill set real well, Raven's skill set real well. He had his little moment, but it was true, but it was still just one animal. Even though it was a good transformation, I really like how he just sprung into action. And I really hope he gets a updated uniform, like that uniform
that he doesn't have to get naked to transform.
Yeah,
but you're right. Oh, that is cool. What if they start at the end of this season? They all learn how to control their ability, because we know from those leaked photos, Connor's in there. wherever Rose is.
Yeah, I was thinking Rose and Jace, where they? We didn't see the episode either.
No,
That's
how many
crazy.
episodes we got left? Like 2, 3?
But I just realized that because I mentioned Starfire and Hawkfire. I was like, Hawk and Governor. I was like, oh yeah, Governor here either. Yeah, but honestly, I really don't have that much to say about that.
Yeah, there's nothing else to say about this episode. It was a good episode. We liked it.
We were engaged. We were like, what's gonna happen next?
Yeah, and so way. Yeah, and excited for the next episode.
Definitely.
But I guess that's gonna end this review. Don't forget, if you've been here long enough to watch this whole episode, go down in the description below to see Slug Knight Dracula. Click on his link. Subscribe to his channel. Let him meet that 100 subscribers mark, please. I know I'm lower subscribers, but I want to support my friend. So we're going to see y'all in the next episode or in another video. Peace.